He's one of the most powerful and controversial leaders of the 21st century. Feared by some, admired by others, Vladimir Putin's influence stretches far beyond Russia's borders. But what drives him? What shaped his rise to power? And how does he maintain his iron grip on a global stage? Stay tuned as we take a closer look inside the mind of Russia's strongman. Vladimir Putin isn't just a political leader. He's a symbol of modern Russia, for better or worse. With a career spanning decades, he has built an image as a leader who defies convention and challenges the global order. But behind the carefully curated persona lies a complex figure shaped by history, ideology, and ambition. In this video, we're delving into Putin's life, his motivations, and the strategies that have kept him at the center of global politics for more than 2 decades. To understand Putin, you have to start at the beginning. Born in 1952 in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, Putin grew up in a modest apartment shared with multiple families. His upbringing was tough, and his early experiences taught him resilience and resourcefulness. But the turning point came when he joined the KGB, the Soviet Union's infamous intelligence agency. As a KGB officer stationed in East Germany during the Cold War, Putin honed his skills in espionage, strategy, and manipulation. These formative years didn't just shape his worldview, they became the foundation of his political career. Putin's journey to the Kremlin began in the 1990s, a chaotic period for Russia after the fall of the Soviet Union. With the country reeling from economic collapse and political instability, Putin entered politics under Boris Yeltsin, quickly rising through the ranks. In 1999, Yeltsin appointed Putin as prime minister, and by the end of the year, he became Russia's acting president. His rapid rise wasn't an accident. It was a combination of loyalty to Yeltsin, calculated moves, and a promise to restore order to a fractured nation. Putin's early presidency was defined by 2 things: consolidating power and reasserting Russia's strength on the world stage. Through media control, economic reforms, and a crackdown on dissent, he transformed Russia into what many describe as a managed democracy. One of Putin's most defining traits is his cultivated image as a strongman. From shirtless horseback riding to judo exhibitions, his public appearances are designed to project power, control, and invincibility. But this isn't just for show. It's a deliberate strategy. By portraying himself as a decisive leader, Putin appeals to a Russian populace that values stability and strength, especially after the turbulence of the 1990s. His strongman persona also sends a message to the world. Russia is not to be underestimated. Putin's leadership isn't just about domestic control. It's about reshaping the global order. Whether it's the annexation of Crimea, military interventions in Syria, or alleged meddling in foreign elections, Putin has consistently challenged Western dominance. His strategy is rooted in a belief that Russia deserves to be a major player on the world stage. By leveraging military power, cyber capabilities, and alliances with countries like China and Iran, Putin has positioned Russia as a counterbalance to Western influence. So what drives Putin? Many experts point to a mix of nationalism, pragmatism, and a desire to restore Russia's status as a great power. Putin often frames his actions as a defense of Russian sovereignty and a response to Western aggression. Whether you agree with him or not, there's no denying that he sees himself as a guardian of Russia's legacy, a leader willing to make tough decisions to protect what he views as his country's interests. But even strongmen face challenges. From economic sanctions and declining demographics to growing dissent at home, Putin's grip on power isn't as unshakable as it once seemed. As he navigates these challenges, the world watches to see whether his vision for Russia will endure or whether cracks will start to appear in his seemingly unbreakable foundation. Vladimir Putin is a man of many contradictions, a leader who's both admired and feared, a tactician who thrives on chaos but seeks order, and a figure whose influence has shaped not just Russia, but the entire world. What do you think about Putin's leadership? Is he a strategic genius, or is his approach ultimately unsustainable? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into his mind fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most powerful figures. Thanks for watching, and remember, leaders like Putin don't just shape history, they define it. See you in the next video.